goody, everybody? I hope you are having an amazing day. And whenever you're watching this, I hope you're getting it in, or you just resting and you're looking for a new supplement. You're like, hey, let's see what Harry got got for us today. So today, what I have for you is the Panda Superfoods from Panda Subs. This is the greens, reds, and golds. Now, if you've seen me in my previous review, I would put a picture up here, and the label is pretty different because this one is all green. The other one has like a golden color on it. If you want to see it up close, you can. And then you got Panda with the leaf on its mouth, and it's going all over. Regardless, pretty sick label. They do a 3D gloss finish like every single tub, so that is something fire. Now this one is very different from the other one because it's leaning more to the greens than anything else. Now Panda is telling us right here, says it on this side of the label, we are getting no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and a vegan friendly greens formula. So I count that as a win, guys, meaning anybody can take this supplement and this green formula to supplement themselves. If you do not eat a lot of vegetables, that's what this supplement is for. I do want to give a big shout out to Panda for sending this one over for me to review, try it out. And for the last 3 weeks, I've been trying this one out. You can see it's almost empty. Have about a week's worth left, and I have it right here in my shaker. So you will get it. And you see it's kind of like dark greenish. Shake it up a little bit, and you're good to go. Now, this flavor that I did get sent over was the green apple flavor. Now, this is the only flavor I believe that they have for this greens formula, this superfoods, greens, reds, and gold. The other one has its own flavor as well. So it kind of, aside from the label being different, they use a different flavor to also separate the two types of green formulas or superfoods. Now it does also claim that we are getting some immune boost, some laser focus, and some digestive enzymes. And like always, we are getting 30 servings here, so you got it for a full month. Now coming back to the green pineapple flavor, this is a very delicious flavor, and it feels very refreshing, especially when you drink it with cold water. And I just enjoy it every single time, and I feel like my body does need it, even though I do eat my vegetables throughout the week. But it kind of feels like it replenishes the body more than anything. And this flavor, 10 out of 10, not too sweet, not too strong, and it's just on point when you want something that has flavor, and it has the nutrients. Well, when you're looking at greens formulas that you actually would want. Now, for the scoop size, it does say 8.6 grams. So this one you will have to weigh it out a little bit because it does say 0.6. If you have a digital scale like myself that only does by grams, then I would suggest you do the 9 grams. Now let's jump into the ingredient profile that we are getting in here. Now we are getting total carbohydrates in here, 5 grams. But before we get into it, I kind of jumped over the calories. We are getting 20 calories per serving, so it's pretty low, especially for a greens formula. Now, coming back to the ingredient profile, we're getting some dietary fiber at 2 grams. Aside from that, we're getting some protein. It is 1 gram of protein, so I feel like it's a win because we're all trying to get our protein in. So this is perfect. Following that, we are going into the meat and potatoes of this greens or the superfoods formula. Now we are getting some wheatgrass organic powder at 2,000 milligrams, some inulin, which is organic as well, at 2,000 milligrams, some cabbage palm fruit juice powder at 500 milligrams. And I'm gonna like just say this: all the ingredients say organic on it, so I'm not gonna keep repeating organic. Just know everything is organic in here. Following that, we are getting some spirulina whole powder, and it is at 500. We're getting it at 500 milligrams. We're getting some coconut water freeze dried uh, cocoa organic trademark name at 250 milligrams. Now that's great because that is aside from helping us with the greens, but it's there for the hydration. And I love to see that because if you having a or you had a long gym session and you're taking this, maybe an hour or two later, this will help you stay hydrated throughout the day. Um, Now, the following ingredient we're getting in here some cranberry fruit concentrated powder at 250 milligrams. Following that, we are getting some chlora, pyro, or pyrena delsa. Sorry if I chopped that one up. That one is a new one for me. We're getting it at 250 milligrams. We're also getting some wheatgrass juice powder at 250 milligrams. We're also getting some pomegranate fruit powder at 250 milligrams. Now, here we are getting an antioxidant blend, uh, trademark name Beta Berries. Now, it is a plethora of ingredients, so you guys can just pull up the label. But in total, they add up to 200 milligrams. Following that, we are getting some matcha green tea. Uh, Leaf powder at 200 milligrams. Now, matcha green tea is very helpful for the weight loss process. Uh, I have a buddy in New York, not high estimate somebody else who's he works out, I believe like 6 days out of the week, and when he's in a cut, there's not one day he does not drink matcha green tea powder. It helps you get rid of that fat that stays on your stomach, and also helps you release that with water retention. So that is a plus to get in this ingredient profile. Now, following that, we are getting some Hericum Enrica fruit extract at 200 milligrams. Following that, we are getting some ashwagandha root, um, KSM66 trademark name at 125 milligrams. So that is there more for ashwagandha does help with sleep, but also throughout the day helps you relax. If you are somebody who deals with stress, anxiety, helps you relax not just mentally but also physically. If your muscles feeling a little too tense and they're aching, it will help with that process and slow down all that tension and just wash it away. So I do love seeing that in here, and it's at a low dose that I can't take personally, because at high dosages I really don't react well with ashwagandha. Following that, we're getting some lemon balm whole leaf extract at 125 milligrams. Following that, we're getting some raspberry fruit extract at 125 milligrams. We are getting some cordyceps, which is sporocarp mushroom extract at 100 milligrams. Following that, we're getting some eleuthero root extract at 100 milligrams. We're getting some turmeric root powder extract at 100 milligrams. Now, turmeric, it does help with the inflammation and also does help, with the gut health, like with your gut health period. If you got anything stuck in there, let's say if you had a bad cheat meal, sometimes you eat a pizza or something along that kind of cheat meal, then the turmeric will help you out, and also there's some information. Following that, we're getting some Rhodiola root powder at 100 milligrams. Now, this one is an ingredient that I've seen in pre-workouts, not just from Panda, but other supplement companies. I believe the last one that I reviewed that had this one was from the Iron Tusk Supplements, with their Agent Orange Advanced Pre-Workout. So that one is pretty dope. And it is a great ingredient. Does help with the focus, and for me, I like to see it in a greens formula. Following that, we are getting some ginger root extract at 100 milligrams. Now, ginger is great, not just for inflammation. It does help with the immune system, by clearing out the nostrils. You know, it kind of gives you a natural flush effect in the sense that you have a stuffy nose, like, you know, you having puffy eyes, all that. You take some ginger, will you wake up the sinuses, and if you have if you're getting a cold or whatever, and you have your sinuses blocked up, even up to your forehead, it will clear all this up. So that is a great natural and organic ingredients to have with your greens. Now, the last ingredient we're getting in here is some lacto bacillus sporigonus. Sorry if I chopped that up. We're getting it, which is 1.1 billion CFUs at 75 milligrams. Now, that is for your digestive system, and that is great because we're getting something not just for your body, that if you're lacking greens, but also for your gut health. So all around, man, that is a loaded greens formula. So, well, superfoods, greens, reds, and golds formula. So to now, give it a buck with you guys, before I was taking this greens formula, I was taking the Apollon one, but for me, the Apollon one's a little too stacked, but it does have everything. And this one is stacked as well because before Panda did not have this one available. So I actually I prefer this one over the other one. And no, it's not because they send it over for free or, you know, for me to review. No, it's because it's very light on the stomach. And the other one was really heavy on my stomach, and I really couldn't finish the whole entire greens formula as fast as this one, meaning like it would just stay there for about 1 or 2 hours on my desk, and I'll just sip it little by little. And I felt like it was always too thick for me. I added more water and everything, but you know, it wasn't. It was a little bit too intense. My mom loves the other one, but whatever it is. But for me, I actually love this Panda Superfoods Greens, Reds, and Gold, and I will end up picking this one back up just because I do like the flavor, very light on the stomach, and it does provide that refreshing feeling that I'm looking for, especially when I'm looking to supplement the greens, especially. So all in all, guys, Panda did it up again with this superfoods greens, reds, and golds formula, and with this bomb ass flavor. Then this is a supplement that you should check out. At least try it once. And like always, you can use my discount code. You can head over to pandasubs.com and use my discount code WFS for I believe it's 25% off your entire order, right, guys. Now, so with that, I'll leave you and I'll catch you on the next supplement.